It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. We've got the Detroit Pistons taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Hassel. Here's Cassell to the middle. Here's Garnett. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Stewart. Down low. Taken away. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Johnson. Comes up empty down low. And here's Detroit. Cunningham on the wing. Back to Duran. Cunningham outside. Blocked! And they recover it. The Pistons need to get one up quick. The three-pointer off the mark. About a minute played here so far in the first. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Minnesota's head coach. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Hardaway's shot is good.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Pass to Hassel. For three. He buries it from three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Cunningham. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Here's Cassell to the paint. Johnson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Duran.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And Johnson drops them both. Now Cunningham. He takes it in. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Cutting apart the defense on the drive. Cunningham's skilled at getting to the cup. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Can't connect from short range.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Pass to Sprewell. Now here's Johnson. Here's Garnett. Soft touch off the glass. All right. Five lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 1. To the inside. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Cunningham's got 6 points.
And no lack in concentration. Cunningham going to work.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Offensive rebound. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Over to the left wing. Here's Cassell. Gets a very good look and converts. Pistons trail up by 3. Cunningham looking it over. Here he goes. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And using that strong frame, Cunningham is able to drive in and muscle through contact.
Here's Sprewell. It's blocked. Ivy, left side. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Ivy has no fear when it comes to getting inside. He's got a strong frame and doesn't mind taking contact when he has to.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And how can you not be excited about Ivy's potential? You can tell he wants to keep getting better.
Here's Cassell. Pass to Sprewell. And stolen by Stewart. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Hardaway. Cunningham with the ball. The rebound by Horberg. Inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jaden Ivey. This is his second trip to the line in the game. The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top, leading by a point. And we'll get things started in the second. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Zerbiak. No good with the triple.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Stewart. The layup off target. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Garnett. 12 points for him. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
To the right side. Here's Sprewell. Drills it from deep. Sprewell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
To the inside. Duren. Minnesota with a rebound. Here's Garnett. Down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Ivy outside. Pass to Cunningham. Ivy outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cunningham confident in his range.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
Here's Garnett. Stewart defends. Garnett no good. Pistons trail by 3. To the paint. Pass to Stewart. On the wing, Ivy. Now here's Cunningham. Off with the layup. Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Sprewell. To the middle. Here's Garnett. Stewart defends. They double him with Duren. Here's Sprewell. And it's off from 3-point range. Right wing. Inside. And finished off by Stewart.
Yeah, because Duren is such a big, physical, athletic guy, it's easy to overlook his incredible passing. But that's one of his core strengths. And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game. And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Out of bounds, it'll be Pistons ball. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. It's a 3-point game. The rebound by Sprewell. And here's Minnesota now. Pass to Garnett. Here's Hoiberg. Offline with a 3.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Cunningham. On the take.
The ferocious finish. Love watching Cunningham use his size and athleticism on the drive. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And Minnesota calls time here. Seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Thompson. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 1.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
To the inside. And here's Brown for three. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Schroeder with it. Out to Thompson. For three, here's Harris. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Yeah, the corner is a great spot for Harris. He works to get open over there.
Martin with the ball. And it's Reed picking him up. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pistons on D. They lead by 1. Reed with a double. Kick out to Brown. 6 to shoot. Here's Martin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Martin outside. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Pistons ball.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Schroeder can't get it to go.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And Olowokandi pulls it down. The Timberwolves trail. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Madsen. It's deflected. And he recovers it. And the Pistons with possession here. Harris goes in. And Harris throws it down.
A versatile offensive player. The D can't afford to let Harris get to the rim.
Here's Martin. Ooh, Thompson with the block. They get it back. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Shots good by Schroeder.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
To the paint. Here's Olowokandi. The layup misses. Detroit leading by 3. Ivy outside. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And it's in there.
Look at the IQ. Such a smart play for a young player. Ivy executed the pick perfectly.
Here's the pick. Down low. Martin outside. Pass to Madsen. Over Harris. Oh, great D that time from Harris. To the paint. Here's Ivy. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Timberwolves. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Detroit making a change here. Timberwolves trail by 7. A minute 53 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And rejected.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Here's Cunningham. Off target at the rim. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Can they get it? Rebounded by the Pistons.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
To the inside. Duren in the post. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. And now it's a 9-point Detroit lead.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
Here's Cassell. Uses the glass on the layup.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Harris on the attack.
Oh, bring in the thunder. Harris with the aggressive move all the way to the rim.
There's Sprewell. Oh, great D that time from Harris. And here's Detroit. They're on a 17-6 run. Cunningham outside. And there's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Cunningham's got 21.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
Here's Zerbiak. No points yet. Tries again. Garnett no good. And here's Cunningham. Just 3 on the clock. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Detroit, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. There have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Timberwolves trail by 11. Pass to Garnett. Here's Cassell. This one for 3. And no good. Thompson scanning the floor. And here's Harris. Duren in the post. And the dunk by Duren.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Garnett. The shot, no good. Good D by Duren. The Pistons lead by 13. Inside. Pass to Cunningham. Cade powers it in.
Pretty clever move by Cunningham, calling for the play to get himself some space to work with.
Timberwolves call timeout.
Coming out of the court now are your Timberwolves dancers.
Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Duran the screen. To the middle. Zerbiak grabs a miss.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Darn it, that's good.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Detroit leading by 12. Now Cunningham. Inside, Harris. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Harris has got 9 points here in the second half. Pass to Cassell. Here's Hoiberg. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
Now here's Cunningham. Just 4 to shoot. The rebound by Hoiberg. Timberwolves trail by 11. Pass to Zerbiak. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. The shot by Hoiberg, no good. Beasley for three. Not going to go that time.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the inside. Got a piece of it. Cunningham with the ball. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
Pass to Sprewell. And there's the screen. Here's Zerbiak. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Cunningham. Kate Cunningham with the flush.
You have to admire Cunningham's concentration in these spots, refusing to let the defense overwhelm him.
Free throw good from Cunningham. Timberwolves trail by 15. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Garnett. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Harris's shot is good.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Second personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for Minnesota.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Here's Cunningham. Six on the shot clock. Beasley. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Pass to Hoiberg. Here's Zerbiak. Let's go with a three. Nails it from beyond the arc. And here's Beasley. Thompson outside. Beasley outside. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Garnett. So it's Detroit picking up the win.